What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Maurice Trimble Jr. here, aka the role model. We have one of my top assistants in MCA, Michelle Kennedy.
How's everybody doing?
I done louder. So you might not hear her that good, but she's going to talk a little louder so you can hear it on the mic because the mic's on me. I didn't put the mic on her. so me. But this is a MCA Q&A. It's been a lot of people mainly having a lot of questions, not just about MCA, but just questions, emails. I've been getting a lot of emails of questions about this funnel hacking thing, right? Funnel hacker. As you can see, we're funnel hackers. So what is that? What is a funnel hacker? A lot of the questions about funnel hacking, traffic hacking, funnel cloning, filling your funnel, the attractive character. I mean, there's so many things, right? My mentor, Russell Brunson, put me on this a long time ago, and a year ago it's been now, today, I think, right? Yeah, it's been a year. So Russell, he's my funnel hacking mentor. He's the go-to guy, Russell Brunson. I'm gonna have links that I'm gonna put below in the video to tell you how he can help your MCA business to take it to the next level. Okay, we're talking about the level that AAA is at, one of our competitors. So without further ado, Michelle Kennedy's gonna talk loud, hopefully so you all can hear it. And she has questions, 4 questions we deciphered out of all the other ones. And hopefully these questions will answer a lot of not only those individuals, okay, but also anyone else that needs to get these answers. Just pay attention to the answers and take that information, utilize it, apply it. Don't just, listen to it, but make the supplication, make the application to your life, to your business, and pay it forward, so we can keep this thing going, right?
Right.
So, you ready, Michelle?
I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and have them. Oh, just so you know, we always are compliant, got the MCA badge. As you can see, this is what you get in the mail when you join. There's my number, 13886209. That's my member ID number, right? Always compliant. So, it dropped. So, with that being said, let's get it, Michelle. What's the first question?
Okay. How important is branding yourself?
All right. How important is branding yourself? Okay. Yeah, well, some people could say any question asked is not a stupid question, because you ask it. And sometimes we got to think of it like that. Some people would think, man, that's dumb. Come on, branding, you should know. But then again, you got to remember, that's the power of video, okay, folks? That's the power of social media. That's the power of the internet, right? We're reaching people like in this video you're looking at right now with me and Michelle, an MCA, representing MCA here. We're agents, sales associates, referral agents, and MCA. But we're reaching people that might not even meet us.
Right.
They might not even see us, right? Years down the line, this video will still be there unless I take it down, which I'm not going to do, right? Unless MCA goes out of business, which I don't see happening, right?
Anytime soon.
So these are questions that many people can utilize as coming out of high school, that's finally seeing it for the first time, right? So it's not a dumb question. So let's get to it. How important is branding? Well, let me show you some items that we have right here. I'm going to show you, right? A lot of people think I'm like the face of MCA now because I share so much stuff. I put so much out there free. I help anybody. I train anybody. And I like to get people's mental to be on point to understand that when you're going from a job to entrepreneurship, it's a total different ball game, right?
Right.
It's nowhere near the same, right? If you bring your work ethic though from your job, you know how you work that 9 to 5, right? You can elaborate and tell somebody, that how it was. I mean, you're about to get ready to retire and be out of doing that, right? But you know what it's like. You got to get up every morning.
And the crack of dawn.
You got to hit it. You got to do what that boss say, that supervisor. You got to do what they're telling you to do. You got to deal with coworkers that you might not even like, or might not even know, right? But you got to get along because you're in the same place together, right?
Right.
So entrepreneurship is different. Entrepreneurship, you get to pick who you work with. You get to have the time freedom. You don't got to get up early if you don't want to.
Yeah.
When your business is working for you, You don't have to do that, right? You got to understand though, but you're in the position that boss is, that's your employer at that time, right?
Correct.
You are the one that's running everything. If there's nothing you do or your team is doing, there's no income coming in. There's no profits, there's no commissions, right? So you're the one that has to be the brains of the operation to make this thing happen. But that don't mean you need to do it all yourself. Having a team takes care of a lot of those issues, right? So with that being said, branding. You want to brand yourself. Think of the brands out there: Coca-Cola, Pepsi, McDonald's. What's some brands? Talk a little louder, throw them out. What you got? Mountain Dew, Long John Silver. There's all kind of brands. Nike shoes, right? Adidas, Jordan, Nike. These brands are important because the brand is what you recognize. Now, it doesn't have to be that big. There's some brands out there, like for instance, there's a company out there I'm sure you heard of called Wish.com, right?
Right.
They have stuff that they sell online as like a China wholesaler, right? And they send it straight to you directly, and you don't got to go to the store or the big brands. But there's stuff that you probably never heard of on there, right?
And cheap too.
Yeah, and cheap costs, right? So but this still is a brand. So what I'm saying is that, the brand, your brand doesn't have to be the biggest in the world, but you just need to have it branded so people can take it seriously and think they can trust you. No one's going to want to give you money or not you money, but give MCA money representing who you're representing with your website. No one's going to want to go there and give money to it if they don't believe it and trust it, if they don't think it's something that can be trusted. You know what I mean? So, in branding, like for instance, we just got out of a cold season here. It's springtime, getting ready to usher into summertime. You see this? See, this is a hat I used to have. You can just go to any store and buy this stuff that's simply no logo and brand, because you want to put your own brand. You don't want to put something like Jordan on here and all that. It's like, okay, you want to look for something that's like big companies do it. Like I said, it's a different change of mind. It's what the big dogs do, right? The big players. They would order in bulk a lot of product like this, like a regular hat, right? And they would put their brand on it. Right? Or MCA, like we do, like we represent MCA, right?
Correct.
Put that on it, and now when you walk around, people are going to see that. And the more stuff that you have, the more stuff like this. This is a thermo, right? It's just a regular thermo, but when you have that brand on it, it stands out. That brand means that it's like people going to ask you questions about that.
Exactly.
They're going to want to know, what is that, right? And the bigger you get, the more intuitive, the more online, the more you put out there, the more they're going to see about that brand. Like this, you know what I'm saying? We have Funnelhacker brand, obviously, right? When you we're going to get into this in a minute, but with ClickFunnels, when you join ClickFunnels, right, you're going to get they're going to send you a shirt. Like, we are not Confusionsoft. Confusionsoft is a software, right? ClickFunnels is a software. But ClickFunnels has branded itself to where we're more than just a software company. We're like a movement. It's kind of like back in the days with Martin Luther King and I Had a Dream. That's a movement. How you gonna get that many people to walk to Lincoln Memorial with that I Have a Dream speech? Without no social media, no internet, no Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, none of that. But yet his I Have a Dream speech had millions of people walking to Lincoln Memorial. Not black, white, Hispanic, all different races, right? That's branding. That's a movement though, right? So that I Had a Dream, that's the brand, and everybody going there, that's a movement. You know what I mean? So when you even have this is like, we are ClickFunnels. It's like a movement. You know what I mean? So with that being said, hopefully that answers your question. That's how important branding is. Branding is the difference. It makes and breaks your actual paycheck. It makes and breaks your bank account. It makes and breaks you, right? So like my brand, Motor Club for Life. Or like me, the role model. You can go see the role models. When someone type in your brand or your name in Google, it should pull up all over the place. That's more content that you put out, right? So even if you don't want to be known online, that's fine. Use the MCA brand, right? Let that brand be the brand that you want to put out. Like me, when I made the MCA mixtape, right? I branded this. So this is my music. This is what I do. Right, like 10 to 12 songs, but it's the brand of MCA. Like when someone goes to www.themcamixtape.com, they gonna see MCA, but they gonna see I branded it to where I'm using my talents to talk about MCA. You know what I mean? So hopefully that answers your question, about branding. Branding is everything, right? Of course, you need other things to go with it. You need hustle. You need a team. You need, leverage, cash flow. There's other things that you need, but you definitely want to have a brand when you first get started. And a lot of these things nowadays is free. You could brand your YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook, your all of this stuff. You could brand this for free. Just put up some nice pictures, images, put things together. Even with ClickFunnels, you could brand it to be your own. Have your own domain name and website, all of that. But it's all you. It's taking it seriously. That's what it is. Okay? All right, next question.
All right, question 2. Why do you talk about funnel hacking so much?
Why do I talk about funnel hacking so much? Here's why I talk about funnel hacking, all right? I'm going to sum it up real short and brief for you all. Funnel hacking is the number one thing that you want to do if you want to make a lot of money with your idea or your passion, your business, whatever you want to happen, right? And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you all some caveats and drop some jewels here. I hope they pick it up.
Caviar.
Yeah, I'm going to put caveat, not caviar. I'm going to put you on the game, as my last video I had said, right? The MCA game, I'm going to put you on the game, right? Here's what you want to do. Say if you got an MCA, you just joined, you paid your $40, you're in MCA now. You got the benefits, you got the services, you don't mind paying that $20 a month to keep all these benefits and services because you're going to need them. You want to use them, right? You also want the hiring opportunity. Like, we're hiring. MCA is always hiring, right? You can work from home. There's no application. There's no interviews. There's no background check. There's no drug screening. We don't do any of that, right? We are hiring. It's the best type of opportunity you can think of. Because while most people are out there getting jobs, listen to a boss, background check, drug testing, all that kind of stuff, we don't have that. So it's like, why would you go do the hard part when we have it easier here, right? Mm-hmm. So now you're part of it. You got everything done. You got your paperwork signed, your associate's agreement, you filled it out, you send it in to MCA, you scanned it or faxed it over to MCA, your W-9, right? If you're in the US, if it's in Canada, your W-8, right? You got that filled out, scanned it, sent it over, right? If you're in a state that has a state license, you have a fee to pay. You paid that, got that taken care of. If you're in Texas, it's $10. Okay, you called MCA on the phone. Don't send it by money order. Call them on the phone, right?
Right.
Pay that $10, took care of that, it's good, right? So now you got everything, and you got your direct deposit filled out. So you went online or you called them on the phone, MCA, and gave your bank information, your accounting, your routing number, and the bank name. So now MCA can pay you money. So now you're ready to go. You're ready to make that money, right?
Right.
All right. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Right? So now you're ready. Here's what you need to know now. Funnel hacking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the links below, right? And when you click on the more button, right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I tell people all the time, you have to subscribe because when I'm giving this information, this is free. You ain't gonna have too many people here. I don't care who you sign up under. There's not a lot of people putting content out here for free. I'm like the Gary V of MCA, right? I put so much out there for free, whether it's information, training, tips, whatever it is. It doesn't matter who team you're on. It doesn't matter who you sign up under. You need to be taught. You need to be coached. You need someone to show you what to do, to show you the ropes, right? And that's what I do. I just do it because God bless me. And even though I didn't have someone teach me, I say, you know what? I'm never going to let someone else get in that situation where they don't have to worry about someone teaching them. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do it, right? So that being said, I'm going to put the links below for funnel hacking. I'm going to put the link below for funnel cloning, for traffic hacking. I'm going to put this stuff below because there's one man who I think you all should subscribe to. Russell Brunson. He is the #1 authority who I will go to. He is the captain of the ship. He's the helm of our funnel hacking, movement. Okay, literally, right? As we all say, we're just one funnel away, right? That one funnel away could be your MCA funnel, right?
Go-getter.
Yeah, he's your go-getter guy. You don't need nobody else. Some people say, Maurice, you only listen to Rich Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and Rich Mom, Kim Kiyosaki, his wife, and Russell Brunson, and that's it? Yes. Yes. You don't need anybody else, right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what business you have. If it's MCA, you have something that is not only cheap and cost effective, anybody can afford the $40 and $20 a month. It's like $5 a week, like Rodney Walker always says. He says that a lot in his videos, which is true. $5 a week, you can't beat it for everything that you're getting. But you also have a chance to make money. If you're taught and trained, like any job at any business, you got to be taught first.
Right.
So if you got to be trained and taught anyway, why not do MCA and get taught and trained and make unlimited money? No ceiling on your money you can make, right? So all you need to do is understand funnels. What funnel is, number one, you need to understand that funnel hacking, the number one step is you want to sign up to ClickFunnels. I'm going to put the link below where you can get a free 2-week trial. And you might say 2 weeks ain't nothing, Maurice, but here's the thing. 2 weeks, that's 2 checks in MCA, right? You can make a lot of money in that if you just pay attention to what I'm saying and just follow the simple instructions that are what I'm saying right here, okay? Sign up, 2-week free trial. All you got to do is go to www.getyourfunnelnow.com. www.getyourfunnelnow, because you want it now. Getyourfunnelnow.com. And what's going to happen is you're going to see a page that I have set up, and it's with ClickFunnels, right? I'm an affiliate with them. I love it to death, but it's helping you to get the funnel for your business, right? And then you're going to look at that whole page, study it. Here's the thing, folks. If you want to make a lot of money like that, to $1,000 to $5,000, $3,000, or even a couple $100 a week, but I like to get to people to the big money, right? $1,000 or more a week is what I'm talking about. 5,000, 10,000. If you really hustle, if you got that hustle and that drive, you can make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a week or more. Like what I'm talking about, I'm about to usher in here real soon. I have my team, we masterminding some real good stuff to make a lot. There's a lot that's about to happen that's coming down the pipeline. That's all I got to say. I'm going to keep it hush hush. You're going to see it soon enough. It's like Nike. Just do it, right? I'm going to just do it so you can see it, right? But the bottom line of it is for you all, there's a lot of money into this thing, okay? And it's not about the money, but what it is about is what the money can do for you. Better health, better education. You can better yourself with more knowledge, books, more learning that you can get, more education, more information, right? You know, there's so much that can happen when you get more money coming in. You can help your family, help your kids, help so much. You don't have to be at the mercy of someone else at a job, college education, whatever. If you are in college and you have a passion and want to do something, a zeal to want to do something in college to get that degree or whatnot, you can pay off your bad debt, right?
Right.
If you want to travel, I know you like traveling, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can travel more. You can go to Europe. You can go to Asia. You can go to Antarctica, Australia, right? All these are places, it takes money to do that stuff, right? So even taking care of your loved ones takes money, right? So number one, you got to get a funnel, right? Number two, once you get the funnel, you need to get educated on how to use the funnel, right? You can go to, I'm going to put the links below. Russell Brunson has 3 books that you got to have. DotComSecrets, Expert Secrets, and the Funnel Hacking Cookbook. It's like kind of like cooking, like when you're baking a cake. You got to know the ingredients and the formula and everything to put in, right? To make the cake good. Same thing with the funnels. You need to know what to put in, what to put where to make the funnel work for you. And it works, yeah, right?
Exactly.
This makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
I mean, we get it. And the same thing, it should make sense to you what I'm saying, right? If I'm speaking too fast, go back and rewind the video. Watch this over and over until you get it, okay? Like I said, click the subscribe button and there's a little bell right next to that. Click that too, so you can always get these videos, all right? But that's number 2. Get those 3 books. DotComSecrets, Expert Secrets, the Funnel Hacking Cookbook. I'm going to put the link below. Just click the More button and the drop-down menu, you'll see it. Click them links. It should be blue, highlighted, and underlined. Just click it and it'll take you there and sign up for it. Russell gives these books away for free. Just pay for the shipping. It's just like my mixtape right here. This is free. You know what I'm saying? You just got to pay for the shipping. It's like $9 or something that gets sent to you. Russell does the same thing, I got it from him, right? Free plus shipping, right? So with that being said, once you got those books, you'll know how to use the funnel, right? And you can look it up on YouTube too. You know, if you don't like reading, which I don't know why, but if you don't like reading, they have the audio version on YouTube. You can look it up and you can find it, right? To know how to do it, right? Number 3, you need to know about funnel hacking, funnel cloning, things of that nature, and traffic hacking. What this is, funnel hacking is simply this, folks. You're looking at who's the best of the best in the industry that you're in. And our situation, MCA, to me, we are the best because we're the only that's unlimited. But there is a company out there, as we know, a competitor named AAA. They've been around a very long time and they've built a big, big business. They do over 100 million a year. So when funnel hacking, you're looking at who's the best and you're going to model them. You're going to model their process, model their advertising, model what their site looks like, right? You're going to model how they're bringing people in to make all them sales, to make all that money, right? That's funnel hacking, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to model all of that. I'm not saying that there's people in MCA make a lot of money, okay? You know, I don't need to name drop. You can see, just type it up in Google or YouTube. There's a lot of people make a lot of money, flashing a lot of cash. But the thing I'm saying is the professionals, the big wigs, the top players are these companies that make millions upon billions. You don't see them flashing cash, do you? No. I ain't never seen Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Donald Trump. I've never seen Mark Zuckerberg of CEOs, Steve Bezos of Amazon. I ain't never seen these people flash a paycheck. Have you?
Not one.
I've never seen it. Why? Well, I'm not saying that it's bad to do it. That some people want to do it. That's on them. What I'm saying is, you know them by their name. You know them by their status. You don't need to do that, right? Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, there's always customers that's in need. There's always people that need these benefits, these services. AAA does not have an income opportunity like we have, but yet they're making a lot of money every month. So you want to model that process. You don't want to copy them. You want to model them. There's a difference. Modeling is looking at what they're doing and reverse engineering it, making it work for you. Copying is when you're just stealing, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to steal, right? We're God-fearing people here, so we're not going to tell you to steal, right? Model them, right? And then that's it. Once you know what they're doing, where they're getting their customers from, their traffic, how they're throwing the bait out there to get these people to come in, all you got to do is do the same thing. You just call up the company or email the company, say, hey, I want to advertise with you like you have my competitor advertising. That's it. You pay the money and you might say, hey, I don't want to pay money. Well, folks, if you don't want to pay the money, if you want to have everything free, you're going to get what you're going to get. Free is only going to give you so much. Eventually, you're going to have to put some money into it. It don't got to be a lot, but you got to put something. You got to put money in to get money out. As Russell Brunson says, right? This advertising thing, this marketing thing. When you put $1 in, whether it's an ad, Facebook ad, YouTube, Instagram ad, whatever ad you want to use, when you put $1 in, you want to get $2, $3, $4, $5 back or $10 back, right?
Right.
That's how you scale. I mean, you grow your business and your weekly paychecks, okay? So with that being said, that's funnel hacking 101. That's pretty much what it is. And the biggest people nowadays that are making a lot of money that you may see in MCA, they're doing something like that. They have an advertising company running it. They're reaching out to people that know more than them and paying them to do it. That's how you do it. Trust me, there's people out there that's better than you on the internet than what you are, right? So you want to look for those people and add them to your team, and so everybody can win. So that's funnel hacking. Does it make sense? You kind of get what funnel hacking is now?
Right.
You know, if a lot of people don't even know what funnel hacking is, that's all they got to do, right?
Never heard of it, some people.
All right. So what's the next? Let's be a little louder. What's the next question?
Okay, next one. Is it true that we should push the income opportunity more than the services and benefits?
It's a good question. Some people say, which one's better, Maurice? Some people say, hold on, let me fix my mic. Fix my mic here. Some people say, which one is better? The income or the services, right? The income or the services. The income or the benefits. What's better? Here's my question I say to people. Both of them are good. You can't say that just the income makes you a lot of money. You see people online make $3,000, $2,000, $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week. That's because they're signing up like 50 to 60 to 75 to 100 people or more a week. And you might say, well, wow, that's a lot. I want to get that, Maurice. Well, here's the thing. AAA does more than that.
Right.
AAA, look it up on Google, folks. The company AAA, they make, and the reason why I'm using them, I'm not saying nothing bad about them. They're another company just like us. They're good just like us. I know people that use them and are happy, okay? I'm only merely pointing out that we have something that's unlimited that they don't have, and at the same time, we're in the same industry. We're both here to help people, right? So the point of the matter is this. It's up to you which one you choose. We're just saying MCA has extra stuff that really can help you, like the income opportunity. So the thing is this. Say if you did a test, a split test. We've done this before, like with funnel hacking. There's something called split tests, meaning you test your control, which is your main funnel or your main source, versus something else to see what's the difference between the two, right?
Right.
The income could be one. The benefits and services and discounts could be the other, right? It depends on your demographic. It's a lot of variables. It depends on who you're reaching. It depends on where you're doing it, how much money you spend, right? How much advertising you're doing. You can't really say one is better than the other because they're both good. Like for instance, a good example, if I went to 18-year-olds to 25 or 30-year-olds, just that market online, using my mixtape music, using the ads and all that, I'll pull in a lot of people that want to make money. They want to make money from home, from their smartphone, right? They want to make money on the internet, right? They like the benefits. It's good that they got the benefits and the services, but they want to make money, right? But look at the other demographic. If I just reach out to the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds and above, they're concerned about those benefits. Right. They need those services. They might get in situations where they need help more. They're not young anymore. They're more mature. They're more mature in their age. They know it's important to have insurance, like life insurance, to have these services in case their kids or grandkids get in trouble, right? So what I'm saying is it depends on who you're servicing. There's many other variables. But what I'm saying is, here's the best part about MCA. You could do both. You could do both. You don't need to do one. Do both. You see what I'm saying? So that question, which one's more important? You can't really say that. I don't know who asked that. I don't know if it was Julian. I know Julian had a couple of questions about that. It was other people that asked the same thing. I can't really say one is better than the other, okay? Because they're both good. It depends mainly on you and what your market and what you're going after, okay? But at the same end of the day, I do both because I know there's importance for both of them. There's a lot of people that want to make money, but then there's a lot of people, think about it, AAA, like I said, AAA does not have the income opportunity, but yet they make hundreds of millions of dollars. They have over 1,400 offices nationwide, AAA offices. They have over 40,000 employees full time. They do over 100 million plus a year just in business for people they're helping with emergency roadside assistance and insurance and things of that nature. Right. They don't have an income opportunity where you can make money from home, like you can work from home. They don't have that. So what if they're so successful, they don't do the income opportunity. You see what I'm saying? You getting it? Mm-hmm. So you can't just say, it's only about the income. That's not true because they do a lot of money. And they do a lot of revenue, a lot of volume, right? So both of them are important. So I hope that answers your question about that.
All right.
And our last question.
Which is?
What is it? What did it say?
Does it take a lot of money to promote MCA?
What was that? I can't hear you.
Does it take a lot of money to promote MCA?
Does it take a lot of money to promote MCA? With everything I said in this video, I'll let you be the judge of that question. No, it doesn't. Like I said, you can go with your MCA badge right here. You could literally take a flyer that may cost $20 to make. $20 to make these flyers, right? $20 to have this flyer. And you can go to your neighborhood store, outside your store. Look, I know the Girl Scouts Corporation and Boy Scouts and there's many people, they make a ton of money, right? Them kids be out there selling cookies.
Hustling.
Hustle. Great word. Gary Vee loves that word. Hustle. Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, hustle. Rich Dad, hustle. Everyone loves that word because hustle is important. You got to have it, right? There's people that go out there with cookies. Come on, cookies? I mean, think about it, right? But it's not about the cookie. It's about the cookie plus the opportunity, what you're helping them with, right? The organization. Same thing with MCA, right? You don't need no money to do that. What I'm saying is if you want to make consistent money, that's where a lot of this stuff ties in. The branding, the funnel hacking, the understanding how to make money online, having the materials, the flyers, and all of these things so you can look professional when you go out there talking to people. Having also like an 800 number, like a little flip phone. Someone calls your 800 number. You're like, hello, thank you for calling MCA. This is Maurice. How may I help you? Right? Having it professional. And when you answer their questions, asking for the money. ABC, always be closing, right? Like Glenn Ross, right? Okay, so is there any other rebuttals? Any other questions that you may have? When they say no, you answer it and say, okay, so would that be Visa, MasterCard, or Discover? How would you like to get this protection today? Ask for it and just hush up. Or ask, what is it that you need? What benefit, what service, or what is it that you need? What's the most important thing that you need help with in your life right now? And if they tell you what it is, if it's money, if it's not working a job, whatever, say, we can help you with that. Wouldn't you like to get help with that? Ask the question. And they're probably going to say, yeah. You don't know who got $40 and who don't, right? If it's important to somebody, they'll go get the $40, right? So don't prejudge people. Don't judge a book by its cover and think just because you don't think they have it, they could probably go get it. You know what I mean? Because it's not a lot of money and it's not hard to promote. You got flyers, you got word of mouth. Look at me. I made a musical mixtape. I mean, for Christ's sake, I used my passion of music to put it in the studio, put $1,000 or more into that and made that. Now I'm about to put thousands of more dollars to make the music videos. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. Use your talents, use your passion, use what you have, your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses. Look at what you're good at and find a way to mix that with MCA. And you'll see it's not hard to promote at all. You know what I mean? But like I said, just know you have to be taught. You got to have a good coach, a good mentor, a good sponsor. You got to be under someone. Like I sponsored Michelle. So now she knows exactly what to do. So if I was, God forbid, but it's going to happen to all of us, right? If I was dead and gone, would you know how to do this? Would you know how to make money?
Right. Yep.
Right? If I'm not there, she knows how to do it. That's what y'all need to understand. You need someone that's going to show you how to do it. Just because you sign under somebody because they make a lot of money, that doesn't mean that they're going to teach you how to do this.
That's correct.
Right? And you got to understand this one last thing before I leave, and I'll give the floor to Michelle if she got anything to say. One last thing I would have to say. You have to get educated and get information to know what to do. You can't think that you're just going to learn it from osmosis. It's not going to work that way. You need to learn. The minute that you stop trying to learn, that you stop growing, you're going to be stagnated. You're going to be dying. In human life, evolution is this, so far as humans is concerned, spiritual beings, right? We have to keep growing. We have to keep learning. We have to keep wanting to get more, right? There's an old wise proverb in the Bible that says the eyes are never satisfied, right? Mm-hmm. It don't matter if you got the baddest chick, the baddest paycheck, the baddest car, baddest house. It doesn't matter if you have the best of the best. You always gonna want more. That's not you, that's humans, right? That's just a human thing, human nature. You have to bring yourself into subjection to say, no, this is enough. Right? That's not natural. You got to do the unnatural, right? The same thing with your MCA business. You have to learn more. You always got to be, as an entrepreneur, you should want to be learning. You should want to be learning about the money that you make in MCA. This is just a stepping stone. You could take that money, and if you don't have your own home, shame on you, right? Because there's information out there like tax liens and tax deeds. I help people with that. You could take the money you make from MCA and you can buy your own home for pennies on a dollar. Literally, you do not have to spend a lot of money on buying your own home. Same thing with gold and oil. cryptocurrency, whatever it is, paper assets in the stock market, land, food, agriculture, solar energy. Solar is big, right? Yes. You could take the money you make from MCA and buy assets. That's all Rich Dad talks about, like this. I'm going to show you. This is what I'm going to be playing a lot of. Cash flow. This game right here, right? How to get out the rat race. Make your money work hard for you so you don't have to work hard for money. This game by the Rich Dad Company, because knowledge is the new money, right? And you see all these books Rich Dad has, right? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Before You Quit Your Job, Financial IQ, Cash Flow Quadrant, which I have, literally tattooed on me, right? As you can see, look, literally I tell people, you see that? That's the cash flow quadrant. ESBI, that's all you need to know. Employee, self-employed, big business owner, investor. You got to be on this side. Big business owner, investor. With MCA, you're a big business owner already. You just got to start putting it into action, and you can make a lot of money coming in. Then you can start pouring money from your business into the I, which is the investing. And that's it. It's simple. This thing is really simple, folks. Don't make it harder than what it is, okay? So thank you for the questions. Love the questions. If anything you want to know about MCA or just business, anything like that in general with this company, how it can work for you for the income and or about the benefits and services, the discounts, anything like that, comment below. Share this video with someone else and discuss it amongst your peers, business associates, sales associates in MCA. If you need help, hey, comment below, reach out, always willing to help. If I can't get to everybody, it's okay. That's why I make these videos, to answer a lot of your questions if I can't get to everybody on email, okay? So don't take that the wrong way if I don't answer all your questions, all right? But with that being said, hopefully everybody does well. God bless. Stay too blessed to be stressed and obsessed with success, all right? Anything, Michelle, anything you got to say?
Yeah, I want to say
no louder.
Just take heed for the powerful information that he's provided to you and go with it. That's all I got to say.
Good. All right. Well, with that being said, thanks, folks. God bless. Hope that y'all do well. Hope y'all had a good holiday weekend, the Passover, the Lord's death, burial, and resurrection. And other than that, just stay safe. Make it a good week, right? It's Monday. Obviously, there's no work for us. We're retired. I'm retired. There's no work. You know what I mean? And as I said, Michelle's helping out with the video and stuff like that. She had time today to give, so we appreciate that. But this is a Q&A, so we like to do as many as we can. Oh, also, make sure you subscribe. Facebook.com, type in TVC Marketing, click it, go into look at and subscribe to the TVC Talks. It's when the president, David Kirscher, talks about everything you need to know about MCA. So even if you don't have a sponsor out there, or if you can't reach me if I'm not available, you don't need to. All you got to do is go to the source. I'm always about go to the source, right? TVC Talk. That's on Facebook. Every single week or 2 weeks, they do videos with the president, and you'll find a whole lot of stuff on that page about questions and stuff like that. All right? All right. Peace. God bless.